It's a perfect walk.
Cannot be beat.
It's hot. It's very hot.
Hey, this is Jeremy, and I'm going to be joined by my brother Matthew, and we're doing a very interesting thing. We're going to eat an amazing Brooklyn-style pizza from a place in Apex called Mamma Mia. We're going to see if we can finish this pizza. Matthew, show them the pizza.
Okay, just a regular everyday 28-inch diameter pizza, New York style, cut kind of tavern style because it's for a party. We're going to see how much pizza we can eat in an hour. It's an arm's length of diameter. So let's get eating.
Lucky it's thin. I don't know about you, but I'm going to start on the... Exactly.
He's not even waiting to sit down, this monster. L'chaim.
Mm-hmm. We only have an hour. Delicious.
First slice is a good slice.
Mm-hmm. I honestly forgot how amazing Mamma Mia pizza is.
It's one of the top pizza places in the area. They
Thin crust.
what kind of cheese do you think it is?
This is grande mozzarella.
But is it 100% grande?
No, it's a mix.
Yeah.
It's skim milk cheese and whole milk cheese blended.
Right, because if you use 100% whole milk, even if it's buffalo, it's going to be a little fatty. It's going to be a little oily. People are going to think you have greasy pizza, but it's just the cheese.
Mm-hmm.
You cut it with some skim, you get the feel, you get the mouthfeel, you get the taste, but you don't get the grease.
Right. I used to think it was just my godfather Charlie's secret, but I think the distributors, I think the grande mozzarella, I think that they tell you to do that.
So what's interesting is I told Jack Pizza Man, the owner, the son of the owner of the pizzeria we grew up with, that they've been using Mamma Mia for since the 70s, and he was like, oh, then my grandfather was a distributor because he was the only distributor back then for grande pizza. So when their previous pizzeria in New York, they were using my grandfather's pizza.
Wow.
Not pizza, sorry, cheese. And for a good pizza feel, we have like plastic Pepsi cups, so we feel like we're eating in a pizzeria.
Mm-hmm.
Or we're just drinking seltzer, just to wet our whistles.
The outer part of the pizza is thicker. That could present the problem.
And as I learned in poetry class, the inner is thinner.
I'm not going to lie. This challenge would be a lot more achievable if we had
A half dozen people.
all of the Brooklyn brothers. Well, Lee, half a dozen people.
Yeah.
Lee might not be a big guy, but if he wants to, he could eat a lot, especially sweet potatoes. Well, we're a little over 11 minutes in.
Yep. So time. We've been grabbing pizza during the day, but we figured it's time for a check-in while Jeremy refreshes his plate.
It looks like we actually put a dent in.
We have put a dent in, but I have a feeling that our speed is going to decline after this first 10 minutes of eating way too fast.
You can see my confidence level is down as I grab this little piece, but I am getting rid of some crust for us.
Yeah, so we've determined a couple things. One is that it's thicker at the crust than it is in the center. The new mantra of Brooklyn Brothers Food Review Pizza Challenge is the inner is thinner. And I have determined that on this particular pizza, this particular day, the sauce to crust ratio, so the sauce and cheese to crust ratio is off in the center where it's thin. It's like, it's nice and thin, but the amount of cheese and sauces for their regular thickness pizza that's a little thicker, closer to the crust. Like the crust piece, like this piece is perfectly balanced.
Right.
But the squares in the center are a little overly cheesy and a little overly saucy for me.
Ah, interesting. I mean, still delicious.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's a giant pizza. It's not their normal pizza. Normally, it's completely perfectly balanced, and this is still better than most.
Oh yeah.
Noticing their crust, you can see it better on your middle slice. If you could show the bottom of your pizza on the middle piece, if you could see the color, it's just a shade away from burning. Like this is as well done as they could make that crust before it started to burn. Like maybe another minute would have given it a couple of scorch marks and looked really nice. But it's pretty perfect. As being Brooklynites, we like a well done pizza.
Oh yeah.
So this is well done perfectly without going too far. I can't imagine it's easy to make this. You have to order this 24 hours in advance. And I cheated. I ordered it like 20 hours in advance because I didn't call the same time I was picking up. Sue me. I'm a terrible person. But they did not have any qualms. They were fine with it.
They agreed to it anyway.
Yeah. They didn't really need 24 hours. It's not like it's rising the dough. They just needed to know before they opened that they were going to be making a big pizza in the afternoon, which is weird because it's a Tuesday, not the normal day to make a giant pizza for them. I'm sure that's a weekend thing normally. I do this one for parties all the time. I'm going to go back to eating. I'm done rambling. You got any more words of wisdom? Let it be.
Just that I might be in trouble. I'm getting full.
We're in trouble. That starts with T and rhymes with P, and that stands for pizza.
I'm going to keep going, though. Hey.
No.
We're 18 and a half minutes in, man.
Only 20 minutes in. Oh, my God.
I think we're getting close.
What are you, Joey Chestnut?
It seems to work for them.
I think because they're filling their pants when they do that. Let's check and see where we are pizza-wise, though. Respectable.
How long were you sleeping?
But we got time to go. I don't know. I was asleep.
I don't know. Now, okay. Would Lee be able to eat that?
At least a couple of slices of it.
I'm just
we got
wondering.
40 minutes to go.
I know, but why isn't he here? I just want to know. I'm just saying we're handicapped. Like if we had the full Brooklyn Brothers food review, I think we could beat this thing.
Maybe you should have suggested doing this when we were all here instead of when it was just you visiting. I blame you.
I like pizza.
And speaking of pizza, this is what Jeremy usually refers to as football pizza. Jeremy, can you tell me what sweatshirt you're wearing?
This is my Talking Jets hoodie, and it is a channel on YouTube that I work for. I do a show on Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern. We talk about the Jets and how bad they are, at least now. But I
mean,
I do
at least for the last 30 years, but not always.
I do it with the famous Matt O'Leary, and it is the greatest channel. We got the greatest people, except for Green Bean. He's an asshole. But other than that, we got great people, really good people. Ryan Delaney, like Dinky Delaney cards. We got Tigo. We got Dom C. We got good people.
Green
good
Bean's
show.
been on-
Very proud of the channel.
Green Bean is brought on Brooklyn Brothers, though. He did a hot sauce challenge with us.
He has. Green Bean will do hot sauce.
And we thought he was an old guy. We found out he's younger than all of us.
That's right. We thought he was an old man. Everybody thinks he's an old man. He's younger than us.
Just hard living.
That's true. Well, trust me. He also likes, he shares an affinity with me with McDonald's. He also sneaks off and gets McDonald's when no one's looking.
You want to go get some McDonald's after this?
No.
Okay, back to the pizza.
We are 32 minutes in. There's 27 minutes and 40 seconds to go. I don't think we're going to need it.
We're finished.
We are? Did you
No, totally finished.
You got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is it. Because you told you. Ah, conmigo.
You got to finish that, man. Finish. 30 minutes.
I don't know how you must see. You pulled the weight, man, because I thought there was a lot left when I grabbed this. So good on you.
So, I highly recommend getting a pizza and splitting it with a friend.
Oh my God, I can barely get it in.
Easy.
It's coming down.
Done. We're done. Turn off the camera. We're done.
Well, let's show them.
No, it's fine. You don't have to. You don't have to show them.
Why?
No reason.
They have to see. Oh, Matthew.
I meant I'm finished. I didn't mean it was finished. I mean, we're finished.
Look how much I can't.
That's Lee's. I'm saving that for when Lee visits. We're going to freeze that, and when Lee comes to visit in a couple of months or whatever, he gets to finish that in a half an hour.
All right. So I do want to say that was excellent pizza. I thought that we may have actually accomplished it, but apparently you forgot about like the.
I didn't forget. I meant I'm finished. I didn't mean it was finished. I meant we're finished. We're done. We're gone. We're kaput. We're gonna burst our seams. The pizza's fine. It's doing fine.
We did a respectable amount.
Right? If Lee was here, that was his share. He did not pull his weight.
Yeah, it's Lee's fault.
Lee. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Mamma Mia, 2 locations. So my family did a review of their food at their Holly Springs location. We had an amazing meal there once last year, and we reviewed the food, but we did not review pizza. So they have 2 locations, one in Apex, one in Holly Springs. And their pizza is solid New York style pizza. It's grande blend. It's everything you want.
Jocelyn would love. Well, Jocelyn really would want me to say that it's definitely football style pizza.
Talking Jets
football. Like talking Jets football. Like when you're watching, well, not when you're watching Jets, when you're watching an actual football team.
There's like when I say New York pizza, I mean like 1980s, 1970s New York pizza, not modern frou-frou broccoli on it, put it in a wood fire oven.
Right, like when you walked into Brooklyn, you're walking through Brooklyn, and you stopped on any street, there's, Lenny's Pizza, and you went in there.
Canarsie Pizza, Frank's Pizza, Bruno's Pizza,
Original's
Pizza.
Right. And this, and I want to say we're in North Carolina, but this could be one of those places.
Any of those places.
It could fit into the neighborhood we grew up in.
Much better than Frank's, frankly.
Yeah, and I would say much better than Frank's. I would say to me, any pizza that's at the level that could just be in our neighborhood pizza is just like a 7.7.
Yeah. So, you don't need to drive here from out of town, but if you're in Apex and you're looking for pizza, 7 out of 10 in that realm. So 7.7. This is a super solid place to get your pizza.
If you like Brooklyn style.
Yeah. And that's a painful review.
Forget about it.